It's not telling me I'm live. I know I'm live. There we are. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Wow, it's really behind. Yeah, I'm frizzy. Sorry. It is what it is. That didn't work. Oh well. Okay. Let's do some amigurumi. Ugh. I gotta get comfy. I'm never gonna be comfy, but I'm gonna get comfy. Oh. Now I can't remember what hook I used when doing this last time. I've got a feeling it's probably the same one that I used for Sophie's Dream, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's bring it down a little bit so that you're going to be able to actually see the amigurumi when I know what hook I'm using, because I've forgotten when I know. That's legs. That's not what I want. We're nowhere near there yet. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where do we go? Where do we go? Because I'm not using that because I don't want to break it. Because that is what will happen. And all it says is a plastic needle, which is no use. I think I'm almost certain. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm almost certain that I used the one that I'm using for my Sophie's Dream. It's not this one, it's the one in the drawer. Oh, Shatika, good morning to you. It is, oh no, that's a 3. Maybe I used a 3. Did I use a 3? It's afternoon here, just after lunchtime. Lunchtime. I've only just eaten it, so I'm feeling very, very, very full right now. Very full. As I don't have a 3.5. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. My cardigan. Yellow hook. So the last time that I did this Scarecrow, which is supposed to look something like this, or, you know, thereabouts at least, all I managed to get done over there was a leg. Got a leg. So he can hop about a bit, but that's all he can do. But we're going to continue. So we have one bent leg with a knobbly knee. Knobbly knee. So, did I mark where I got to? Yes, I did. Round 6 is all I got up to. Wow. I must have done, yeah, I did way more than round 6. I don't know. Hello. Welcome in. Wenza? How am I saying that? Wenza? Venza? Venza? Please correct me, because I mess things up a lot. I mess my own name up, so it's easy for me to mess other people's as well. Okay, so let me work out where I am, because I didn't mark it off, which was not clever, unless I did in the last live and I said in the description, but maybe my brain wasn't working, because it very rarely does. But let me have a quick look. Nope. Doesn't say. Gosh, I'm so helpful to myself. Jeez. So now I've got to work things out. Hiya, Amy. Good morning to you. So I've got to work out where the heck I am. And this time, I am going to mark on the pattern where I get to, because otherwise next week I get to this part and I'll be like, why didn't I mark it? Where's the mark? What the heck? Because right now I have no clue. So I'm gonna have to pretend like I'm counting and then do guesswork. So bear with me a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 of this colour. So is this the CA? Maybe. Continue with CA. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What number did I say? Oh my god. I haven't even started yet. How bad is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I can't even start yet and already my head is going. Hi Apollo. Welcome in, Ivy. What date are we on? 4th? Are we on the 4th? Yeah, we are. Your special live today, Miss Ivy. 1. I'm trying. I'm a trier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's saying 12. I'm going with 12. So CA is blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to say that I got to here, which means I'm on round 19. I think that would have been a good place for me to stop, because in the pattern, that's where it says stuff with fibre fill. That's what it says. So I'm guessing, wow, that's timing. I'm guessing that's where I start today. Now I've got that. I think that's the postman's. Bear with me. It is. It's posty. Hello.
Are you alright?
I think so. Thank you very much. What is? Huh. Interesting. If it's a bomb, no, it won't be okay, but anyway, I don't know what it is. But I'll find out later. Not now. Come back. Okay. And yes, I'm very, very, like, this is today. This is what's happening. Like, I'd put my hair down, but then it'll get in my face. If I put it down, hardly any frizz. While it's up, it's out of my face, but I get the frizz. So it swings and roundabouts, really. Okay, I'm going to start. So that does say fasten off the leg. But it then says chain 1 and single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So really, I don't think I should be fastening off. Either that or I'm as confused as heck already, and I haven't even done 1 stitch yet. Why am I doing this to myself? You want to get better at the skill. What skill? Who am I going to do this for? Okay. Let's see what happens. So we have knobbly knee, knobbly leg. Round 19 apparently, where it says to chain 1. So I'm going to chain 1. Attempt to chain 1. And that says single crochet into the next 2 stitches. Okay, the next 2, not the same one. So what I will do when I've done these 2, I'll put my stitch marker back in so I know where my start is. because that's another thing that I do. I lose myself, not like Eminem, but I struggle with knowing where the start is, because this is a new skill thing to me, you know. This is not my usual thing. Half double crochet in the next two, an half double, an half double in the next two. See, why would I have fastened off? Where would I have gone if I'd fastened off, really? Chain one. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, what? Oh, now I am so confused. I'm really confused. So it says to chain one, which I've done. And now it says join with a slip stitch to the fourth stitch after joining of first leg. What? What? Huh? The what now? So, I mean, it doesn't say anywhere about do this twice. And going by this, they don't separate, like they are together. So I expected, stupidly, to go from the bottom, which is what I did with this, from the bottom all the way up, round and back down to finish off. But no. I mean, it even says legs and body are made in one piece. One piece. One piece. I'm so confused. I'm confused. So as I am confused, what I'm going to do is make a second leg. Oh, don't even tell me I left my pen over there. Oh my gosh. I left my pen in the holder and I haven't got another one next to me, have I? No, but I have got hooks. Hook isn't going to help me write, is it, really? It ain't going to help me write. It ain't gonna help me write. Okay, we're going for green. We're going for green. So, what I'm going to do is I will mark where I got to on this particular leg. And then, yes, I will dare to cut it. I must be mad. I have a leg. So I'm going to attempt to do another leg. Now. So I need to start with the beige again. I should be using my yarn bowl, really. So magic ring, which is literally just a slip knot without tightening it. Chain one and then put 6 single crochet into that magic ring. And then do a slip stitch join. So I have a little ring, which will be the bottom of his foot. Got a very, very long tail. I don't do long tails. Very, very rarely do. I do more than about 2 inches, really. We're doing a chain 1, and then it's a single crochet in the next stitch. Single crochet. 2 singles in the next. Even though I want to assume, I've learnt never to assume with a pattern. Ever. Never assume. And do that 3 times. So this is the second time. If I can get in there. And the third time. So I should have a total of 9 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, apparently. I wouldn't say so, but okay, apparently. I need... See, I should have gotten all this. I should have looked at it first and then got everything ready and then sat down. But no, I wasn't that sensible. And I don't have one there. Do I have one in my little what's it pot? Nope. I haven't got one in my little what's it pot. Okay. In that case, it'll have to be a hanky marker. And just put that. Just make that a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay. So, let's try again. So both rounds 3 and 4, you need to chain 1. Done. Single crochet in each stitch around. In every single stitch. So we should still have 9 stitches because we're not doing any increases. Hi Ninj. Afternoon. 1, 2, 1 itch. Oh my gosh. There's going to be a cat ruckus out the back any time. Next door's cat's moaning. That is definitely not 9 because there's my start in the starting single crochet, and I've got another 2 single crochets before I get to the start. And I've just counted 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 11 stitches, but this says that I should I should have 9. Well, I don't. Hi Terry. Good day is a good idea. Kind of covers the majority of people. It does. It does. Right? But that doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, whatever. Shall I do a decrease? I don't know. trying to do it as the pattern states. And if the pattern says I'm supposed to have 9, I would say I'm supposed to have 9. So I'll do a decrease. I don't know. I kind of give up. It's one of those, I'm going to roll my eyes and just go, whatever. I've got 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, 7, 8, and 9. But I'm not going to finish off 9 for a moment because I've got to swap colours. You haven't even got a cup of coffee yet? See, I'm not a morning coffee person. I am if I'm going to have coffee, I usually would have it at lunchtime, but it's not a usual thing for me. I have a cup of tea with breakfast. I have a cup of tea with my tea in the evening. It's very, very rare that I'll do coffee, but today I did have a cappuccino. Okay, I'm going to cut my beige. Cut me beige. Fasten off beige. Well, I can't exactly fasten it off, but we'll cut it. Oh my gosh. I need to get my new ones out, because even though I've tried to sharpen these, they don't want to sharpen. They have no interest in being sharp. So that's the beige done. Finito. Until I get to the... Oh no, not even the head. I think the head's done with a different colour again. Or maybe not, I don't know. Anyway, got to concentrate on the leg. Not the head, not an arm, not the bum. I'm doing a leg. Underleg. Leggy. So when we have the new colour, getting blinded by the sun. With the new colour, chain 1. Okay. I will chain 1. As you wish. Chained 1. Done. Easy! Now we single crochet into every stitch around again. And we're supposed to have 9. I'm not going to have 9. I'm not going to have 9. Good thing is I don't need the stitch marker for this one, because I can see the start, because I'm going from beige to blue. You can definitely see that. 2. The kind of good thing about this is, because it's a scarecrow, there's no perfection about it. Scarecrows are raggedy, they're wobbly, they're lopsided, they're higgledy-piggledy. So if there's any mishaps, it should still look alright, because it's a scarecrow, not a perfect anything. Nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect, but scarecrow definitely isn't. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 3 more. One, 2, and 3, Why have I done a double? Silly woman, silly woman. But we now have a little foot, and now the leg begins properly. So we're going to be working in the back loop only on the next round. And that is to chain 1, ta-da, and single crochet into each stitch. Again, should have 9. So back loop only. Three. Oh, so fiddly. Oops. 4. 5. Nope. Oh my gosh. I can't get in the stitch. It's splitting on me. 6. 7. 8, and 1 more to make the 9. 9. Little footsie. So what I'm going to do before I continue right now, I'm going to grab my needle and I'm just going to get rid of these because they're going to drive my nuts otherwise. I've got to get rid. There's too many things hanging down and I don't want to grab the wrong thing. I don't want it getting tangled up. Hi, Beans. Okay. How's that? It's not going to be good enough, is it? No. You want to see the beans? Oh. Can I even show you the beans properly? Not really. But she's there. Annoyed at me because she can't come and settle down. Because normally when she comes on the sofa and I'm here, she has a little nesting spot. But the nesting spot isn't there. Because I'm not sat like I normally do. Because I've got a very weird way of sitting on the sofa. Which isn't very adult-like. Okay. One more tail to do. Which is the blue. I think I crocheted in the blue on the last leg. But I didn't do it on this one. Need to put it inside, not outside. Okay, there we go. Done. Dun, dun, dun. Poke those in so they're out of the way again. All helps with stuffing, that's why I won't cut them off. I heard that. Beanie just burped, as you do. She's watching the world go round on the windowsill now. Okay. So now I'm going to put my marker in so I don't lose place. But now we have a little footsie. A little footsie for the Scarecrow. Okay, now we're back to normal crocheting both loops. We're chaining 1. And for 7, 8 and 9, we're just going 1 single crochet all the way around. Okay. Fair enough. So I've got 1. See, I'm very much somebody who prefers amigurumi to be its traditional self, which is small. Nothing big. Making the big stuff is making a plushie, making a toy. Amigurumi is small, cute, usually kawaii. But it doesn't mean I like it when I'm doing it, because I got fat fingers. And fiddly work does not work when you've got fat fingers. I mean, let's face it, I'm very, very lucky to have my fingers. But still, I'm not good with little fiddly things. But then saying that, I quite like doing beadwork, so contradiction in myself, really, aren't I? Let's just count how many I've done, because I've got no idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Need 2 more. Hello again, Rosie. Welcome in. How do you do? Yes, I do remember you from last night, which is amazing because my memory is awful. Like really bad. Really bad. But I actually remember your name. So welcome in. I'm going to go with what Terry said earlier. We're going to go with good day to you. Because I don't know what time of day you are. I don't know where you are in the world. And even if you tell me, let's face it, give me 10 minutes, I'll forget. It'll be gone. It'll be gone. So that's 7. So I've got to do 2 more rounds where it's just a single crochet in each. I nearly forgot my chain one. There we go. Which apparently isn't really the done thing in amigurumi. But the pattern is telling me to do a chain 1. And so I am doing a chain 1. Hello, Miss Pam. You're working, lurking, gherkin. You're working, lurking, gherkin. You're feeling honoured that I remembered you? Believe me, I would be too. Even those that have been with me for years, I still forget every now and again. It just happens, unfortunately. My brain, like I said at Linda's last night, and I say in almost anybody's video or live, if I remember something, it's amazing because my brain cell is like a fart in a wind tunnel. Useless. It's there, but it's really gone. It just doesn't want to function. Pam, if you can hear me, this is my second part of doing your Scarecrow. So yes, you will be linked down below when this goes up. I couldn't do it on the phone, so I'll have to do it when it goes to replay, but you will be linked. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. And of course, I haven't been counting. So how many have I got? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, that says 9. And yet I've still got 1 to go. What are you doing? Woman! What is she doing? What you doing? She's not answering me, but she stopped doing whatever it was that she was doing. I used to knit, and I was still knitting to a degree when I started my channel, but I didn't do it for the channel. I was thinking, keep it as one thing with regard to yarn. And at that time I was still making very, very little things for Bean. I'm going to kill the cat. I was still making very little things with regard to knitting. And then crochet just kind of took over completely. And I don't think I've knitted for about 5 years now. Almost 5 years. I've still got my needles, or at least most of them. I've still got my gauges. But I've still got my cable pins, but never used the cable pins, but still got them. But I haven't picked up my knitting at all. It's just all been crochet, all of it. Oh, I lie, because somebody tried to very, very slowly teach me how to knit a pair of socks. And I bought some very special needles, circular needles, especially for these socks, because I'd never had circular needles before. So I bought some specially. It was all ready, raring to go, cast on, no problem. First round, no problem. And I'd never knitted in the round before either. No problem. And then after that, everything went wrong. I don't know what happened, but everything went wrong. And I I threw a tantrum, like proper toddler. I'm done. I threw, because the first thing that happened was I broke one of the needles. And I bought needles again. And then everything went wrong. I threw it. I had enough. I may as well have just laid on the floor and kicked with my arms and legs. I was not happy, and I was like, sod it, no more, I'm done. Don't want any more of this. Don't like it. Forget it. Can't be bothered. That was it. And that was about 3 years ago. So I did attempt it again to get back into it. But it was doing something that I'd never done before. But it was pathetic, really. Am I going into the chain one of previous round? No, I'm going into the single crochet of the previous round. If you are, you'll get an extra stitch. No, I'm going into the single crochet. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you. I've always wanted to sew. And I've got a sewing machine, and I was taught from a young age how to darn and how to put buttons on properly, but that's where my knowledge stopped. I learned how to sew on a machine on a very old pedal Singer, you know, like the proper hand crank and then the pedal. for it to go, and I loved it. I've now got an electric singer, not like, oh, I don't mean that kind of singer, and I've tried using it 3 or 4 times, and it's just sat there, and every now and again I take the dust off and it still sits there. I don't do anything. It's pathetic, really. Anyway, let me do me one more. Did I chain one? No, I didn't. Chain one. There we go. Now we've got the one. Okay. Am I going to have 9 this time? 4, 5. 6. Wow, I'm actually going to have the right number this time. Wow. We get there in the end. We get there in the end. Wow. We got all the way around. We got all the way around. So now I'm going to be making the knobbly knee. So going by the other leg, we do have a very, very knobbly knee. He's a scarecrow. He has knobbly knees. I have knobbly knees, and I scare people. Not necessarily crows, but I scare people. So in this round, which is now going to be in rows, this really confused me last time. My head was all over the place because I've just done rounds 1 to 9, and now on a round item I'm now working in rows now. But I do remember last time it does work out. I've just got to breathe through it. And as Pam has introduced herself, Pam is the one that bought me this kit. So this is the kit. Because Pam is in America, I've turned the notifications off. She did a Hobby Lobby like walkabout, and she scanned over the kits that they were doing, and I really like the look of the Scarecrow, and I clearly must have said something about said Scarecrow. That's better. It's off now. It is off. And she hadn't said anything. I got surprised with it being in my post, and there it was, and I'm like, oh no, I've got to do it. But this is good for me because amigurumi isn't my thing. My go-to are shawls. And I now make more shawls and tops than anything else. And I want to make 8 characters who I regard as my boys. I want to make my boys, which are a Korean pop group, and I've got the pattern, but I want to make them good, and my amigurumi ain't good, so I need to practice. This Scarecrow is my next step before trying to make them. If I can't make a Scarecrow, there is no hope for making people. I've made a mermaid. I've made a couple of bees. I've made a ghosty, a pumpkin, tulips, flower pot, cactus. And that's about it, I think. This is the first time that I've done a humanoid. Anyway, I've chained one. Now, I need to single crochet 2 together. 2 together. And again, this says to go in the full stitch, where I know, and I've been told and told off many a time, that in amigurumi you do not go into the full stitch when you are decreasing. But I've got to go by the pattern, so I'm going by the pattern. Hello. And why is the knee so low down? This is a very, very low knee. He's got wobbly knees. He's a scarecrow. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm trying. I'm very, very trying. Very trying. Yes, I am. I'm very trying. So putting my marker in there and single crocheting the next 5. So remember this is rows now. I'm not on rounds. I mean rows. 2, 3. Very trying. 4 and 5. I'm going to do a single crochet decrease. Yes, now I do another decrease. That's what I thought. Now I'll take it down to 7. Oh, there we go. And now it says turn your work. You see rows. We're going instead of or something like that. Maybe not quite like that. Oh, did I not sort my bot out? See? What did I say about my mind? I'm a doofus. At least you've said something, because I don't pay attention to Nightbot. I sometimes remember to sort him out, not all the time. So with you saying that, thank you very much. I'll sort him out. Right, what did he say? Which one was it? Oh, the end of January. Okay, so it's the end of February, which will be, you know, there's 4 Mondays in February this year. There's 4 Fridays, 4 Saturdays, 4 Thursdays, 4 Wednesdays, 4 Tuesdays. It's very unusual. 27th. There we go. There it is. Found it. 27th. Not the end of this live, Khadijah. Let's go. February. 27th of February. February. There we go. End of the live. There we go. Update. Nightbot has been updated. Thank you. Okay. Oh, my legs are going to sleep. My legs are going to sleep. It'll be, I do my, this is kind of a pop-up thing. This isn't usual. I do these like as and when I can. So I can't schedule them. It depends on how I'm feeling, how my body is treating me on the day, to whether I can actually do a Wednesday amigurumi session or not. But Fridays are my actual proper live days, which is just a chit chat with the peeps. And on the last live of every month, we spin a super wheel, And whoever's on that wheel has a chance to win money, 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 money. So that's what that is. Okay, I'm turning. Yes, chain 1. Okay, there we go. Chaining 1, done. And now I'm going backwards again. And we're doing a decrease. But am I doing it in the same stitch or in the next stitch? I'm going to do it in the next stitch because everything else has been in the next stitch. Nothing has been in the same stitch. So I'm going in the next stitch to do a decrease. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Single crochet in the next 3. Oh yeah, and there you go. See, now you've heard, or now I'm here, I can say how properly to say the name. When it's typed, you've got to ignore the K, but it's Khadijah. Khadijah. You can't really type that. Get some phlegm in the back of your throat and say Khadijah. It took me a fair old while to work out how to say it properly, but you will, if you're around for a little bit, you will see the odd person calling me Lisa, because my name only changed in October 24 when I got married. Before I got married, I was Lisa. When I got married, I took the married name that was given to me, and I became Khadijah. Are you going to do all the phlegm at the back of your throat? Hi, Khadijah. Thing is, I've got to get you when you're live, when I'm actually awake. This is the issue, pal. You guys keep going live when I'm asleep and snoring, which, let's face it, I sound like when I'm asleep. So I'm just practicing for me name. You can say the ch or the living in Vienna. Oh, Vienna. Ultravox, 1987, I think. Or was it 86? Ultravox, anyway, Vienna. Great song. I have no idea how many stitches I've done now. I don't know where the heck I am. Where am I? I think that's the chain. I think that's 2 together. 1, 2. Okay. I need to do 3 stitches. Okay, wait. Yes. 1, 2, and 3, and then 2 together. No, in there. In there. In there. I nearly went in the wrong one. And then 2 together. I've got a sore throat now. Linda, who? Linda Edda? I think Ultravox was very English anyway, I think. I don't know if they ever made it across any ponds or anything. But, oh, it's a brilliant song. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm chaining 1 again. I'm getting smaller and smaller and smaller with this little knobbly knee. See, now we're doing a decrease, a single crochet and a decrease again. Yes, my love. I'm not getting into I'm not getting into cuddle mode. It's not happening. I'm too busy. Yeah. You gonna say hello? If I move the camera, you're gonna keep still? Probably not, but we'll try. So the hostess of the channel is Miss Beanie. It's the Beanie Boobins. The Beanses. Spelt with a Y, because she's Beanie the cat, not Beanie the hat. Are you good? Apart from not having your cuddle spot, are you good? Huh? Can I carry on now? Because I've probably forgotten what the heck I'm doing. Love ya. Okay. Okay. Let's go back. Put the phone back. There we go. Okay. Oh, you just put a H on the end. You got 2? Oh my gosh, one's more than enough for me. Way more than enough for me. It's too much sometimes. Did I chain? I did 1, and I'm doing the single. I'm doing the 2 together. Okay. See, it's not just you distracting me. The cat's distracting me too. It's all Beans' fault. It's all Beans' fault. Okay, and then 2 together again. I couldn't work this out when I did it on the other leg. It was just not computing in my noggin. And I'm like, it's not working. It doesn't work. I don't get it. But I carried on regardless. And it turned out all right. Now, my head is going, it doesn't look right. It's not working. And then there's a little teeny weeny voice going, trust the process. It will be fine. So now I'm going to be chaining 1, which I've just done, and single crochet in the next 3. So now this is what confused me, because I've been doing I've been doing backwards and forwards, which, if I can show this, has caused this. That's open, but because I've done back, forth, it's created this side, and this is all still open. Now I'm going round again, so now I've got to drop down here, go round and back up again, and even it all out, because that will be a noblini. It will be. Trust the process. Okay. Trust the process. So bear with me. Let me just try and work out where the heck I'm going and get my stitch marker in, because it is very, very confusing, this little bit, going up and down such a steep slope. Trying to work out where you actually put your stitches is a bit of a or at least that's how I feel. There we go. There's the 3. So you've got 2 cats. What you got? What colouring? Are they moggies or are they pedigree? Are they posh cats or just posh cats? Because let's face it, all cats are posh. They are all royalty in their heads. And continue to work in rounds, working 3 stitches in each row end. Join 9 stitches. You say continue to work in rounds, but you're only giving me 1 round to do. I mean, make your mind up. 1, 2, and 3. By the way, as you're new here, Rosie, I am dressed. It's just, I love this dressing gown. I've got a black version as well. And I kind of wear it as a house coat, as a comforter type thing. It makes me feel comfy in my own home. Of course, if anyone comes to the door, it gets thrown off and I go to the door like I'm normal. There is nothing normal about me. Ever. So 6. Nope. Wait a minute. Is that there or is that the next? Oh, I'm going up there. Okay. No, I'm not. I'm going there. No, I'm not. Oh my gosh. How do I go up? Okay, so that's a chain. There's a single crochet. Is that the single crochet? Yeah, there's the single crochet. Can I get in? Thank you very much. So it's not that I'm being overly lazy and, oh my gosh, she's come on alive in her PJs. It's happened. but not today. I am actually dressed. I am actually dressed. Just for comfort. 3, 6, one more would be the 9. Stitch mark, you need to move out of the way. Okay, so that's around 13. And we're bringing up the side a little bit. So even though you can't really tell at the moment, you've got this jutty outy bit up here. And you've still got a little bit of a slant there. But this is coming up now, so we'll be back to rounds pretty soon. 14 to 18. Chain 1. Okay, I will chain 1. I've done this leg way quicker than I did the first one. And single crochet in each stitch around. So I've got to do 4 rounds of these. So there we have 1. And then the leg should be finished. Should be. Where are we going? Can I get in there? Yep. Yes. Oh, I can't turn the camera around to see you there. Meow. Meow. Was that a good adventure, was it? I have an Amazon paper bag that I got yesterday. And while I was examining one of the items that had come out of the bag, I put the bag down on the floor. Beanie was straight in it. And I'm like, okay, you can have it for a couple of days. And every now and again, she goes in it, turns around, sits down, looks at me, and then comes out again. Why? It'll be going in the bin tomorrow. Don't tell her. Even though I'm getting an evil look right now, but she'll have a box this coming week. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? You've got a male called Spocky, a tiger in brown tones, farmer's cat who would have been killed. Oh! So I took him. A female is Shadow, a black and white from a project which saves street kittens and neutral. Oh! They were going to kill Beanie because she was the runt of the litter, and she didn't think that they didn't think anybody would want her, should I say? And I was like, I'll take her. She's not the one that I wanted, but I'll take her. And I had her, and she's definitely no runt. That didn't show up there. 18. Was she 13 or 18? 13. Let me squint harder. Hang on. 13. Okay, so she will be 17 in 15 days. And lying with me. Pajamas in bed for a rest. Good for you. That's where I want to be. So don't worry about clothes. I mean, I would worry about clothes, because if I didn't worry about clothes, they'd be naked. That ain't good. Hi, Chloe. You want to start crocheting and knitting? Can you get a shout out? Chloe! Chloe, you can. You just have to start. And don't think, oh, I'm going to make this extravagant thing. Start with the basics. Look for the basics. Start with the basics. And take it slow. And as long as you practice, Chloe, you'll get there. You will do it. You will be fine. But like everything, practice makes perfect. If you don't practice, you ain't going to get very far. It's like absolutely everything. Whether you're a dancer, whether you are an artist, whether you are a cook, the more you practice, the better you get. So start with the basics and work up, and you'll be good. You will be good, girl. You will be good. Okay. Okay. I've forgotten how many more rounds. See, I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted. And now I don't know where I am again. Let me chain one. I'm sure I've done 2 rounds. I'm sure I have. So if he's got one leg longer than the other, he's a scarecrow. Who's going to know? Restarted crocheting jumpers with only single crochet. What the heck? Yeah, they'd be double in the UK. I'm okay with UK terms, but I relearnt crochet using US terms, and both terms make sense to me. What doesn't make sense is that in the UK, there's no such thing as single crochet. It doesn't exist. It's not a thing. Very bizarre. But you give me a pattern in UK or US terms and I can do it in both. And I'm currently making a cardigan. This is my Thursday quiet crochet thing. Because on Thursdays, I'll sit there and crochet in almost quietness. I'm making a cardigan for me. This was wool that was gifted to me for my birthday in 24. And I said that I was going to make a cardigan with it. So the same person that gifted me the wool, I said, look, I want to make a cardigan and then I can have it as a hug. And I gave her 3 patterns of cardigans that I liked, and I said, pick one, and that will be the one that I make with your wool. And she picked one, and I'm making it. And it's called the Mia cardigan, and I have got a post on it. I mean, you'd have to go back a couple of months now on the posts, but there's a picture of how it's supposed to look on my channel posts. But the bad thing with this is there's one row where I have to concentrate, because not only is it shells made with treble crochets, US terms, treble crochets, but you miss 3, do 7 treble crochets in one, miss 3, do a single, miss 3. So it's constantly counting, constantly. And I can't sit here and listen to the radio or songs, because I end up singing and getting distracted. Well, singing and getting distracted. Can't watch TV. I've got to pause everything, do that row, which takes forever because it's treble crochets. But then the next row, everything can start up again. It's all good. It's fine, because it's a knit rib and it's easy. Don't have to count. Don't really have to concentrate. Can just get on with it, which is great. But doing those shells is taking forever. It's driving me nuts. I've got to do 42 rows of the flipping things. But it'll be a nice cardigan in the end. And quite warm. By the feel of it, it's coming up quite thick. So it should be good. It should be good. It's a thing around here that you'll see a lot of the time, that things are very blue. I mean, this is only blue because this is the colour the kit was. But if I have a choice in the matter and the item is for me, it will be blue. But when I finish that cardigan, I'm starting a jumper. Never done a jumper before, but I'm doing a jumper, crochet, of course. And it's got cabling down one side of it. I think front and back. I think it's a band of cabling. I don't think it's front only. But I've got to do it in my husband's, I don't have to, but I'm going to do my husband's favourite colour. So it'll be the first time doing a jumper. I have done cabling before, but definitely never done it on a top. So first time jumper, first time cabling on a top. And his colouring is black. Why did I want to do this project? He didn't ask for it. I don't think he could really care less. But I've decided I'm going to make him a jumper. Because I'm nuts. 7, 8, 9. But that's going to be my mission. A black cable jumper for my hubby. And he will like it. I mean, he said he'll like it anyway because I've made it. I make him wear it every day and night. Yeah, okay. Don't think he'll be overly amused, but if he comes to this country, then he's going to be very cold. So he will appreciate it, I'm sure. Right, this is the... This knee, this leg is way shorter than the other one. Like, what the heck? This is way shorter. Done one. I don't know what's going on here. Give me a second. 3. I'm also very, very aware that you're supposed to be tight with amigurumi. I'm not overly loose, but I'm definitely not tight. And trying to be tight, just I struggle. I do. Struggle. So even though I'll get the odd person saying you need to be tighter with your stitches, I'm not very good at doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and one more. 9. Let me just show you what the difference is before I get back to the chat again. So this was the first leg. This is the current leg. It's way shorter. Way shorter. But I think, I have a feeling that I did a couple of extra rounds on this anyway. So it isn't going to hurt too much if I do a couple of rounds on this one. They're a bit extra, really. Don't think it will matter. Maybe I'm going to hook back in because I've split myself round here. Let me go in there. There we go. Done. Got a wave jumper. Ooh. Need to finish. Had no time since Christmas. Blues and glitter. Hello. My ideal. Hello. For me, if I'm doing a shawl, beaded. Gotta do it beaded. Beaded. I need the glitz. I need the sparkle. Even if I'm using sparkly yarn, I'll put beads on it. I want the sparkle. I am major magpie. Blue and sparkle. I would drool, but I think that'd be a bit rude if I did that on here. Okay, so I'm going to do, let me see how many rounds I'm going to do. I mean, he's got one knee that's lower than the other as well. Like, what the heck? 1, 2, 3. Did I use a bigger hook? I can't have used a bigger hook. The stitches even look smaller. I must have used the same size hook. I'm gonna look, because it's the only thing. Did you mess my? What did you do with my mouse? Did you break my mouse? Did you kill it? Oh, there we go. Just gonna have a look what hook I used. Please tell me that I used this yellow one. Now, you feel better now? Let me just fast forward a little bit. I used the no, I didn't. Everything. Wait a minute. I don't see. I'm only on round 3, and I've already done it. She was all I did the crochet. I was using the plastic hook provided. Wow. Why did I do that? I think it would be a very, very good idea for me to frog this, because even though they're the same size hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the knee, and there is no way the difference of those, and they're the same size hook. I mean, there's that knee. This one is up, and it's there, which is basically where the other one ends. This ain't right. That ain't right. That ain't right. Can I help you? Oh, the dirty looks I'm getting. See, all the blues. All the blues. All the blues. I love that you went looking for all the blue emojis so you could find. Hi, Janice. Yes, one is filled, but that would just make it fat. It doesn't make it long. So, like, the knee on this one starts where this leg finishes. It makes no sense. They're both the same size hook. I mean, you must always use the same hook throughout your project. Otherwise, there can be little differences. But that's a big difference. It's a big difference. Well, even if I fill the second one, it's not gonna stretch it that much. It's really not. I'm blaming Pam. I'm blaming Pam. I'm blaming Pam. It's all Pam's fault. And Beanie. And Beanie. Yes. So I'm going to put this away. I'm going to put it away. I'm blaming you, Pam. It's all your fault. Let's put that back in my cardie. It makes no sense. Like, you'd expect a slight difference, but not that much. That's flipping ridiculous. And I know I didn't miss any rounds out. I know I didn't. Bizarre. So I'm going to frog as much as I don't want to. And let's face it, this particular yarn. What are you doing? Woman, stop digging the paper. Do it. Yeah. Yeah. I forgot what I was saying. It's polyester. I'm pretty certain it's polyester. It doesn't actually say anywhere on these kits, but it's the softness of polyester. But it's got that halo to it. It's very, 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 very soft, but because of the halo, it's extremely difficult to frog. You're not supposed to frog these things. You're supposed to just do it. Like Stray Kids said, just do it, do it, do it, do it. Na 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 na. Come on, come on, come on. I'm just trying to cut the fuzz. I'm not trying to cut the yarn. I'm trying to cut the fuzz to see if I can frog back. Now I know that putting it in the freezer does not help you frog. It doesn't want to know. It doesn't want to know. It does not want to know. There you go, Pam. Miss Janice has said hello to you. Well, maybe not in that accent. I haven't heard Janice speak, so I don't... Let's face it, even if I had heard her speak, I still wouldn't be able to do the accent, but you know how bad I am. Hello! That's not how she sounds, but still. She said hello to you. Oh, come on. Now I'm at the bit where it's rows, not rounds. But there's so much fuzz. And we're in the bag again. First we're on top of the bag. Now we're in the bag, we're turning round, and we're back out the bag again. It's like she's checking just to make sure it's still empty. Tomorrow she is not going to be happy when the bin men come and the bag is in. Cat toy? She's too old for cat toys. Too old, bless her. She's got a few around, a couple that people have made for her, and she'll sniff it and then that's it. There's nothing else. And there's one that I'm pretty sure she'll have gone, but Amigurumi Ninja that was in here a little while ago made something especially for Beanie that I keep on Beanie's bed throne here. This is a bean, a baked bean. We call them baked beans here in the UK. A baked bean in a beanie for Beanie. So this stays on her bed, and every now and again she'll stick her head on it, or she'll put an arm around it. But that stays on her throne. A bean in a beanie for Beanie. Very random. It did make me laugh when that came through the post. So yeah, that stays with her, but she's got a couple of things that people have made for her as a cat toy, but she's an elderly lady, so you know that time's kind of been and gone, bless her. But it's still very sweet that people are thinking of the host of the channel, you know, the hostess, because she's the channel host. She's the leader. She makes sure everything goes okay. There's way too much fuzz here. Let's cut some of that off. It's too much. It's too much. And every now and again she will come and parade in front of the camera. Like if I do a yarn review, as an example, I'll do that on my desk most of the time. And every now and again she'll be like, what are you doing? Let me come and have a look. And she'll walk, because you only see my hands in a yarn review or in a tutorial. And every now and again she'll come under the camera and either sit right under the camera or just kind of walk on by and make sure that when she sits, her bum is still on cam. And it's like, oh, okay, we know you're the host. You know, she just wants to remind people. Come on. Come on, Fuzz. Oh, you bugger. Oh, you bugger. I'm lucky that Beanie couldn't care less about yarn. And if I'm doing any crochet, she kind of leaves me to it for the most part. But in winter, when she wants to cuddle up, how dare I be crocheting? She wants a cuddle. I can't cuddle and crochet at the same time. Put the crochet down and cuddle me. Okay. And I do mean like proper cuddles as well. I don't know if I've got one on my phone. Let me see. But she's a proper cuddler. Oh look, there you go. I did that yesterday. Inspecting the bag that came with Amazon yesterday. I don't have one. How have I not got one? I've always got a picture of her cuddling. What the heck? It's on the other phone. I mean, I've got one, but you won't really be able to see it because it's where I'm wearing the black version of this. And her blackness on the black version of this, you can't really see her. So it's on this phone, but I'm too busy using this phone, so it's tough. It's tough. Your last cat got 18. Wait, what? 18 and a half? Wow. She was a legend. Black cat named Lucrezia. Where do I need the place before me? When cat wants to cuddle up, just that. Exactly. I've always had black cats. And when I went to her birth home, I was supposed to pick up a black cat. But they'd sold it. Well, not sold it. They'd given it to somebody else because they'd forgotten that I wanted it. And I was really, really gutted. But I ended up with her to save her life. And she was well away from all her siblings and her mum and her dad. And she was just sat on a chair staring at me across the room while the rest of them were up to a load of shenanigans. But my previous cat to Beanie was all black. And I wanted her to not replace, because that's the wrong word. I grew up with a black cat that was my mother's, and he was such a gentleman. He was lovely. And that was Lucifer. He was such a lovely, lovely gent of a cat. And I wanted a cat that helped me be reminded of him. So my last cat, I got her from the Cat's Protection. And I named her, I wasn't going to have a boy cat. I named her Lucy Fur. It was all one word, so it was Lucifer, but it was Lucy Fur, the furry version of Lucy. But I have no idea what the heck happened. She lived up to her name. She was nasty. She used to sleep all the time with her tongue like just that little bit out. And even if you kind of go like that on her tongue, it just stays there. But she would bite and scratch when it came to time for food. There was no waiting. You better do what you're told, human. She was nasty. And she was so bad that she used to chase one of the neighbours' pit bulls. A pit bull. Fully grown thing. Pit bull. Through the gardens of our homes. And because this pit bull was scared of her, weirdly, though granted, I don't know if it ever went into its natural state, because I never saw it in its natural state, but whenever the neighbour was trying to shoo her away, like Lucifer away, Lucifer used to, and she did it several times, she'd jump up at that neighbour and scratch her to bits. There was one time where the neighbour had had enough and came to me, and it was in the summer. She had this tank top thing on. Her arms were exposed, and she came to me with her arms out, the scratches and the blood that was developing on her arms. What was I supposed to do? And that cat also had pica as well. She used to eat cigarette butts that people would throw on the ground. She'd eat them. Couldn't stop her. The amount of times I tried. Could not stop her. And bless her heart, I still loved her. I used her as a pillow every now and again. If she was asleep, she was such a cute, soft little thing that I could rest my head on her as a pillow. She'd be fine with it. But 2 days before her third birthday, sorry, she got hit by a car in the very, very early hours of the morning. And even though she'd been chipped, they clearly didn't stop or try and find out anything. That was her gone. I found her the next morning. Or should I say, I didn't find her. A different neighbour found her. And the only thing that he could find was a spare bit of carpet. And he covered her over and came and said, I found her, but you're not going to like it. And I burst out into tears. I was so gutted. That was blooming horrible. Anyway. Come on. Remember I said this was a pig to frog? It's a pig to frog. It's too many animals. It's a pig, it's a frog. I don't know what it is. It doesn't know what it is. And I'm still only cutting the little bit of yarn fuzz that is stopping it from being frogged, where it's kind of catching on itself. It's the only thing that I'm cutting. I'm not cutting the actual yarn itself. Nearly there. Nearly there. What you doing? We're in one of those moods, are we? You can have the zoomies now? Huh? You can have the zoomies? I would not dare. Pets are family. Too right they are. They might be covered in fur. There's still skin underneath. They still have personalities. They still put up with whatever tat we tell them. And bless them, most of the time they don't argue back. Most of the time. But they're a comfort. They're a shoulder or four. Yeah, very much, very much family. Oh, he's definitely going to be lopsided. I'm just trying to get down where I am now. I've literally got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stitches left that I'm going to frog. And I'm going to go from there. So yes, I'm glad you said that, because now my mind can go, because I was thinking it. I was planning to do that, and now someone else has said it. Oh my gosh, I actually thought of something right. It's so rare. Because let's face it, a scarecrow is higgledy-piggledy, wibbly-wobbly. They are what they are. They represent all of us, because none of us are perfect. None of us. Some of us like to pretend we're perfect. You really are in a weird mood, aren't you? I know. Yes? What are we doing? Hi. Remember what I said about she's got to get her bum involved? You see the cat butt. Cat butt. Don't give me that look. Don't you give me that look. You can sit there all prim and proper if you like. 4, 5. Two more stitches. Come on. I need a... Oh, there we go. Yes. I'm getting such a dirty look. Such a dirty look. Oh, 1 stitch left. Come on. You're so close. So close. Yeah. Okay. Yes? You don't drink juice? You good now? At least you're not sat on my hook. That's something. Oh, that's quite sweet. That's quite sweet. I have to have a cat around because I don't have children. They're my comfort. They calm me. They keep me going. I couldn't have more than one. I mean, I couldn't afford more than one. But as much as I love to say that I can't stand her and she drives me nuts, I love her. I wouldn't want to be without her. She's helped me through a lot of tough times. And she'll probably turn around and go, it's been a hellish 17 years. And I know I'm on borrowed time. So you cherish the time that you got. Just like people. You make the most of it. Can I stop now, please? I need to use my hand. Though granted, you are sat on my pattern, so I can't even see what I'm supposed to be doing. Really. Can I let go? Yeah, it's gone. Can you please move your butt? Please. Please? Please? I can't see the pattern. She's sat on it. Getting more comfortable is not helpful, is it? You're just being a pain in the bum, aren't you? Huh? You're being a pain in the bum. They do know you're here, you know. They know you're alive. You've had your cameo now. Can I have the pattern? Please? 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 I ain't going to do very much, am I? Wow. This ain't going to happen. Come on. Please, miss. Please come down. I really want to do one leg. I want to finish a leg today. Please. Please. Come down. Please. Oh, how about treatses? What if I give you treatses? Bribery with treats. Do one for the camera and then the rest you can eat away, right? Ow, didn't even get it down. Hey, there we go. Okay, we're good. We're off the pattern. Oh boy. Right. Let's see if I can do this again, shall we? Oh my gosh. Yeah, thanks, Janice. Yeah, maybe not, maybe. Right, so I've got round 3, so we're doing a chain one. Single crochet in each stitch, and at the end of this one, nope, not round 3, round 8, 5, 6. Oh, I'm lying. I've just done the back loop, so now it's 3 rounds with a single crochet in each. Okay, so I've done my chain. Beanie's had her treats. All is right with the world again. Oh my gosh, she'll be back up here, you know. I was talking about you, not to you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there you go. For anyone in here, it would definitely be public now because it's gone time, right? A video released, went public 47 minutes ago on this channel, called Woolly Wednesday. It's a giveaway video. You might want to go and maybe enter. Maybe. There's a lot of yarn this time round, because the previous winner chose a good place. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 and 9. But yeah, Woolly Wednesday is up. It is public. It is out there to the masses. Okay, I'm gonna do. Hello? Oh, that's very nice of you, but not needed right now. Okay, so I'm gonna do. I can feel you. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Excuse me. 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 Yes. Yes. It's a good job I know what the next 3 rounds are, isn't it? Hey? Do you approve? Do you approve? This cat, really. I can't do bribery again. Can't do it. I don't give her that many treats. It's bad for you. Can't do it. For if you could see the look she's giving me. 6. And 9. Woman! You're a pain in the bum. Happy now? I can't even. Oh no, I can't do that. I had the camera holder stand thingy on the side. I could have just kind of swung it round and just gone, ha ha ha. But no, I've put it on the back of the table now. So now I can't do that. Woman. Such a pain in the bum. You good? You good? And just to state, the table she's on is the only one she's allowed to jump up on. She doesn't jump up on worktops or drawers, dressers, etc. But this one, I never said she couldn't. So, yeah. Mrs. I'm going to get cat hair in my Scarecrow. One thing that I have done with her is I'm just waiting to get 2 more whiskers. No, I'm not going to pull them out of her. When I find them, I will use them. But I'm waiting for 2 more whiskers to add. And then I'm going to turn this into a stitch marker. So I've got Beanie with me, even when she's left me. I have my very own Beanie stitch marker. Yes, yes. You're a pain. Let me compare legs. I still don't understand how this one is so. I'm gonna do 2 extra rounds. I'm gonna do 2 extra rounds. I'm gonna do 2 extra rounds. I'm doing 2 extra. Not because you sat on my pattern and I don't know what's next, but because we need to make it taller. Okay? Okay? She doesn't care. The only thing she cares about is, I want cuddles. I need attention. And you wait. I'll end this live. And I'll go, come on then, let's sit down, let's have a cuddle. And she'll go, I don't think so. And bugger off outside. That's what will happen. That's what will happen. But right now, no, she has to disturb. Because she's pinning the bum. You're pinning the bum. Can you stop trying to inch closer? Like all 4 paws are on the very, very edge of the table now. Like the very edge. You're so weird. You're so weird. I love you, but you're weird. She is, Janice. She is. I'm a trier. She's a trier. We're both triers. Why don't you go and sleep under bed? Huh? Put your blanket on for you. Be nice and comfy and warm. Be a lot more comfy than sitting on the very edge of a table. Oh my gosh. There's just no hope. No hope. Right, let's do one more round. Let's see how we're comparing to the other one. Did I do a chain? I did. I did. Woman! Stop it. Stop it. 2. The stuff I have to put up with. I do the channel because it helps to feed her. But she doesn't care because she wants food now. I want attention now. Give me food now. Ugh. Oh, I've lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, let's compare. Let's compare legs. So, where I've stopped here, I'm about to start the knobbly knee, which works out the same as the previous leg. Not that you can really see that very well, but I'm going to start the knobbly knee now. So at the moment, we're on par with actually being where we should be. Or are we on Mar? I don't know. I need to chop that a little bit though, because we've got a mini little fuzz bomb. Got a fuzz bomb in the yarn. Just want to take that off. There we go. There we go. Oh, I needed that. Oh, I needed it. Okay. Hello, Miss Amanda. How do you do? Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. So with the knobbly knee, I'm working, even though this is round, I'm going to be working in rows and not rounds now, just for a couple of passes. I say a couple of passes, 4 passes. So I'll do my chain. And then I'm doing a decrease. A single crochet in 5. I can take that out for the moment. Oh, I've got a punnet of strawberries sitting. Say punnet, that makes it sound like there's loads. There's maybe 10 fairly large strawberries. I mean, they're a good hefty strawberry for my breakfast tomorrow. And I keep looking up going, oh, I want a strawberry right now. I want a strawberry. But if I eat the strawberries now or any time today, I'm not going to have any for breakfast tomorrow, which won't be good because then I'll have a very, very, very rumbly tumbly. Did I do 2 together? I did do 2 together. So there's my 2 together. There's my 1. How many am I doing? 5? 5. Today? It's today? I thought your birthday was the 5th. Today? Are you sure it's today? Are you sure it's your birthday today? Like, really? Are you really sure? Did you double check with Mum? Like, is it really? In that case, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miss Amanda. Happy birthday to you. And I would do it in Swedish, but I don't want you laughing so much at my Swedish accent. I don't mind you're laughing and taking the mick out of my thinking, but I'm not going to do it in Swedish. But yeah, I hope you have an enjoyable rest of the day. And let's face it, have a good birthday week. Good birthday week. Not just a day, have a week. Because why not? So apart from your live, have you got anything else planned? You seeing family, or is anybody, or have they already come round? 3. Go on in. Thank you. Chain 1. I'm just doing 1, right? Yeah, just doing 1. Two together. Ooh. Doesn't look like a very knobbly knee right now. It will be. It'll be fine. Okay. Now chaining 1. There we go. Waiting for Minnie to stop by on the way to her dad's from daycare. She wanted to sing and live prepping. She's going to sing to you. That's really sweet. I hope she's made you a drawing or a card at least. That'd be really sweet. Aww. I don't have kids to have this fun with. And Beanie's no good at singing. She's worse than me. Way worse than me. Single crochet in the stitches. Yeah. Oh, it didn't say to turn, did it? No, it did not. No, it didn't. Bear with me. I'm jumping down. Pink! 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 Can't you put some food colouring in and make it blue or green or purple? Put some blue food colouring in. Have purple bubbly. Purple bubbly. Purple bubbly. I mean, I know you won't, but it, you know, options, girl, options. For those that don't know, I've got a major thing against pink. Major. I really hate it. And there was only one person that noticed it. There was, I think it was the last Happy Mail. It must have been January's Happy Mail that I got. Did a video, and I was wearing gloves for it because the package it came in was bright pink. And I'm opening it with gloves, and only one person realised. Only one person realised I didn't want my hands to burn. Single crochet in the next 3 stitches. I've just done that. Continue working 3 stitches in each end row. I'm doing that now. It was a nice Happy Mail what was inside. I just didn't want my hands burnt. And she double bagged it as well in pink. Some people, such buggers. Such buggers. I mean, I asked for it a couple of years back. Sort of. Somebody who is known around the community as a good supporter of us creators. She didn't like the nickname that I gave her. It's her fault. It is her fault. She said she was okay with it, but apparently when the live went down, she was not okay with it. And she decided to take revenge and sent me quite a large Happy Mail box. Open the box. Pink. Everything she could possibly find. Pink. Pink pens, pink nail file and nail polish, pink paper, pink notepad, pink little ornament thingies. There were so many things in there that it was all pink. Oh my gosh. And you can see, because I do genuine reactions. I was going through it and I was like, what the heck? And you could see through the video my face just going like through the whole lot. It's just, oh yeah, she ain't liking that. The good thing about that, and all the pink tissue paper as well, when all the pink had finished, there was tissue paper covering the bottom and a little note, and under the pink tissue paper there was a little bit of blue, salvation. But oh my gosh, that Happy Mail was not so happy. It really wasn't. It was horrible. I think she said her son helped her. They really went out of their way to try and find anything pink that they could send. Anything. It's not good. I will admit to nothing. Although saying that, I do have... I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, but I don't know why. I do have a set of pink PJs. Pair of PJ shorts and t-shirt. And the only reason why I have them is because they're covered in ladybirds. That's it. They're covered in ladybirds. That's why I have them. Hi, Miss Lucy. You see, we've got 2 lurking working gherkins now. We're going to have a pickle jar. We are going to have a pickle jar. Okay, so one more in here, and then I'm just doing basic rounds then, so I need my hanky marker back. We've got a sort of a knobbly knee. Unfortunately, I have. It's not actually as popular as purple. Purple is the most asked for colour, followed by blue. But pink, yeah, there's been a lot of pink hanky markers. I don't think I've got any pre-made up, I don't think. Let me just have a quick nosy, because now you're making me think. Thinking isn't good for me, because, you know, my brain. But my pre-made markers, I haven't got any spark. I've got sparkly purple and pink made up. It's kind of a purpley pink. Purple, 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 brown, green, blue, well, turquoise, blue, green, silver, red. I've got a peachy pink. Does that count? There's a peachy pink. Oh, yeah. Oh, there they are. There they are. There they are. Pink. 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 There's one. Someone dared to ask for a pink blue. And I ended up with a spare one. But yeah, we've got this one's very, very shiny. Shiny one. I think that's the only pink ones that are pre-made. Purple and green. Teal. Lilo. Oh, there's another pink. There's another one. I like that they were at the bottom of my little pot. Quick, bury them. Hide them. Don't let them see the light of day. Oh, sorry, Beans. Sorry. Forgot she was there. Hang on. I need to get my bearings again. Oh. Okay. You love green? And there's so many different greens. So many different greens. You don't have any hanky markers? It has its place. I mean, I have no issue with pink flowers. I have no issue with, I was going to say pink birds, but I'm sure there are more, but I can only think of flamingos at this precise moment. Pink has its place. Lucy is very, very right. Pink has its place. It really does. And now I've forgotten where I am. Where am I? You're sat on your sofa. Really? 3 rounds, maybe? Oh, little blush on babies. Oh, Ah, Hunter kind of takes the mick out of me because of my rosacea. Of course, I go red a lot, and the amount of times where he's going, "Why are you so pink? Why is I'm not pink? Okay, why are you so not white? Why am I red? Should we go with red?" He says it so often. It's me. I'm sorry. Rosie, as you don't know, my husband is in Indonesia. He's an Indonesian man and desperately trying to get him here. But there have been a couple of issues with the embassy, making things very, very difficult and frustrating. And to get him here, or at least to try and get him here, would be a minimum of £10,000. I don't get that in a year. So it's a very, 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 very difficult time at the moment. I still can't understand why these legs aren't matching up. Way better than it was, but... So yes, you may well hear me say the name Hunter, or somebody ask how Hunter is, or, you know, something along those lines. Hunter is my husband. And right now, what makes things extremely difficult, like it hasn't, it's been tough. It has been extremely tough. But right now, he doesn't even have a phone. His phone is very much on the fritz, and every now and again, his boss will come to the office. He's not there every day, but his boss will come to the office and allow Hunter to put his SIM card in his phone for a couple of minutes just to be able to message me and, you know, basically say, I mean, I say it's to make sure that I know he's still alive, but I get the same message each time, which is, "Hello, my beautiful wife. I love you, my wife." And then loads of kissy and huggy emojis. But it lets me know that he's still going, you know. One more round. One more round. It's not higher costs. It's been 10,000 from the start, but the application we put in last March, how convenient. They lost it. It's electronic. They lost it. So we've had to put another one in, which went in literally a few days ago. And we're trying again. The good thing is this time he has a passport this time, which he didn't have before because we were waiting for him to get the physical thing. He'd applied for it. He'd done all the forms and everything. He was just waiting for it to get sent back. Now he's actually got the passport, which is a bonus. Not that that's really going to matter. They're just going to see his religion and say, heck no. And that'll be the end of that. And we will appeal it. We'll blooming well appeal it. But because of everything, I'm struggling no end mentally, which is having a knock on physically. And he's struggling no end, his side. All good fun. It's extremely difficult. Extremely difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Do we have a leg again now? Lovely knee. Because that's how he's going to be stood. I've got a leg! I've got a leg! So I better end it there. And then next time I come in, I can go, okay, I've got my 2 legs. Now I can join them and make a body. I mean, I'd aimed to finish a 2nd leg like way before this time. But I'm going to stuff this before I disappear because I want to make sure it's done. So instead of using the fibre fill that they give me, I'm using my scraps. There's pink in there, look. Pink thread, pink yarn. Don't like it. But I will stuff his leg before I end. Just don't understand the difference. It's exactly the same thing, same size hook, and the difference between them. Like, wow, what the heck? What was going on? I don't know. Oh, Amanda, don't even go there. What? I'm sure it was the blanket that you were doing when I came in, and you were on a pink section. I was like, oh gosh, why did I have to come in at this point? And I was trying to listen to you more than watch you for once. So many people love that colour. I mean, thank goodness we're all different, right? We're all unique. I kind of like that there's different colours showing through. Because I'm not a tight crocheter, it does show his stuffing a little bit, and I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Because he's a scarecrow, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Good with that. It is finished. I've seen. You got another blanket? Woman, what is it with you and blankets all of a sudden? Are you on a blanket kick? Or is it, no, people are asking and I need to make them? There's a lot of blankets coming out of you. But there's such nice texture and colours though. See, I've got like in a lot of blankets, and it is mainly blankets. When you've got like rainbow effect going on, pink has to be in there because it helps the flow. I'm all good with that. I'm fine with that. You know, I'm not making it, so, you know, it's even better. But when it's on its own, I just can't. But then I know people that cannot stand blue. And I'm like, why? Blue's amazing. Thank goodness we've all got our own personal taste, huh? Well, if it works, Amanda, it works. Bonus. And I'm so glad you've gone through your stash. There's a couple of people that I know right now that they're not buying anything. They are literally saying, I have got so much, I am going to find something in my stash to use. Well done. Well done. I mean, I've had to buy a fair old bit of black to make hunter stuff because, yes, I've got a couple, literally, of bits of black, but not enough to actually make anything big, because when I was using black before, it was just for a hat for the homeless. It wasn't for anything substantial. But now I need to make something substantial. I needed to get black. But other than that, I try to use what I've got as best I can. And I've been very, very lucky that some subscribers, some members have sent me things that I wouldn't ordinarily be able to give a go or have even thought of, and I get to try things that are wonderful. And I haven't exactly had to stock up or go hunting, because somewhere I've got something that will work. Obviously with the much larger projects, it's a little bit, but I'm blooming lucky. I am blooming lucky. There we go. So he's going to be stood like that. It works. It works. Oh, this isn't me saying you better be because I want to be a part of it. But if you're going live later and it being a special occasion, are you doing something special on your channel? There is a reason why I'm asking. Creamy white and 2 shades of beige, a yellow, hot pink, hot pink, hot pink. Oh, it's like my kryptonite. Can't do it. Just can't do it. I've had to make pink projects before now. Glad to be over them, believe me. I'm so glad I frogged that first leg. Well, if you want to add a special thing, I can add a special thing if you'd like to make it just a little special thing. I mean, I wouldn't call it special, but you know, I can add something for you if you'd like to put a little bit of boop in there, if you'd like to. Don't have to. I ain't going to be offended, but I'm happy to do so because I like to help some fellow creators. Mustard yellow. I don't like mustard, but I regard mustard yellow as a very old-fashioned yellow, and that would make me go, yeah, I get why. Personally, email me. Let me just make sure I still got you. Oh, good. Okay, let me delete that. Okay, let me see if I've still got you. Scrub. Nope. Nope. Let me see if you're in my old one. Hang on. Hang on. You're in the old one. There you are. So let me just copy that to my new one, and then I can email you momentarily. So watch out for that then, because I'll do that as soon as this has gone down. Oh yeah, I did. I might have lost you again though, because I've done a lot of messages since then. Let me have a look. That'd probably actually be easier than email. No, I'd have to go find you again. Search for scrap. There you are. Ta-da! Just because. Okay. I'll leave that open. I'll do it through IG then. I'll do it through IG. Okay, so I've got my 2 legs. I'm happy I've got my 2 legs, and they're at least semi-resembling each other, which is a bonus compared to what I started with. Next week, obviously it'll depend on what my body says, but I may well be able to do another pop-up live, maybe. And we'll see if we can get the body done at least. But we'll end it today. Don't forget, there's a giveaway. The Woolly Wednesday video is up now, so go and have a nosy. And as with any of my giveaways, if it's not really your thing, look at it and go, I know who would like that. As long as you've got an address or I've got an address, I'm fine. You know, you win, you tell me where to send it, I'll send it. It's not a problem. But go and have a look. But yeah, Beanie is now well and truly on her throne. I can't get it low enough. Hang on. In a curled up little heap. Bless her. You sent a pic. The start of the new blankie. Does that mean I can show it? If you've sent it, does that mean I can show it? I'm not going to show it unless you say I can show it. Ooh. Ooh, chunky. 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 Chunky! I love the texture though, and you're using my blue. My blue. You're using my blue. Love it. The start of the blanket. And you know, the start of my blanket, which I'm still trying to work on desperately. I'm using fingering weight. But this is going to be square. This is just about to become square. So this is round 27 of 36. Square now. But of course, different shades of blue. Blue! Because it's my blanket. And I like blue. Okay? Okay. Looks proper thick and but there was mustard yellow in there. Rosie doesn't like mustard yellow. And it's a lot of pink. I'm not that keen on pink. But there's royal blue, so it kind of salvages it a little bit for me. I like the leaves. It's nice. But anyway, this is Amanda's project. Amanda's. Anyway. Oh, I've just got rid of the IG instead of staying in there because I need to message you. Right, there we go. Okay. Hello. Welcome in. We're just I would say we're running away, but that's way too energetic. I'm just about to crawl away. Mine is Sophie's Dream. So it is 12 Sophie's Gardens put together to make Sophie's Dream blanket. It is a lot. It's a long time. It's a long time waiting for you. It's really bad, isn't it? Oh, it's been a long time, and I'm gonna go with you've definitely changed your profile picture. I don't know about your name because it comes up as the handle that you joined YouTube with, which is very annoying. I wish they'd sort that out because it's blooming confusing. Anyway, I got to bugger off. I said I was going to say goodbye, but the leggies, hopefully will be attached to a body next week, depending on what my body says. But yeah, time on Friday. Oh, what's the time for you now, Rosie? Are you an hour ahead of me or 2 hours? Let's find out what time it is for you, and then I can tell you your time. It's in the evening. You are. Yes. But do you know what? I've just looked down like properly at my slippers. It's supposed to be red. They're pink. They're so washed out, bless them, they're pink. Oh, what's the time for me? I don't even know what the time for me is. What's the time for me? Oh, so you're only an hour ahead. So for you, it'll be 7 p.m. on Friday. Completely different vibe on Friday. There's no crochet on a Friday. But yeah, it's 7 till 9. Oh no, it won't be this Friday. I am lying. I am going to an event this Friday that I am so lucky to do, so lucky to be able to do. So can't wait. So looking forward to it. There won't be a live this Friday because I've knocked it on the head, because my event starts at 7 p.m. for me and my live is usually 6 p.m. for me. So there is no live this Friday. So I lied to you. So I'm so sorry. But next week, yes, there will be. Yeah, it's only this Friday. I'm going to the flicks. I'm going to the cinema to go and see my boys. I'm going to go see my boys. So looking forward to it. So I've told everyone there's no live this week. I've stopped my cowl this week. My back is killing me now, so there's no way I'd be able to carry on with the amigurumi anyway. But I was amazed to do the amigurumi today. But there won't be a live this Friday. There's a members only live next Wednesday, and then Friday's the standard live. Back in focus again. Back in focus. Vienna, Austria. You don't remember? I remember, Loud Boy. No. Just the profile picture. You've changed your profile picture, so it was a little bit of a. And because I can't see the channel name, it's a pain in the butt. It's a pain in the butt. Ugh, back to pink. Did you have to say it out loud? You take care. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and find some paracetamol for my back. Need some paracetamol. That's all I can take right now. But take care. Have a good day, evening, whatever it might be for you. And hopefully I'll see someone soon. And don't forget, the giveaway, Woolly Wednesday, was released today. Go and have a nosy. And I'll see you soon.